It's been a while since I've taken a look at the Nintendo 64 Switch Online rental service. Yeah, I know. I can't keep harping on this. I wish they sold these freaking games individually, like so we could kind of have some kind of sense of ownership. Because what happens when this service goes away? Well, if you stop paying for the service, you lose access to the games. Just the way it is. But it's still a neat thing to have if you're paying for the service. I love Nintendo 64, and it's been a minute since I've even taken a look at Nintendo 64 on the Switch, but I know they just dropped a few games for the, service in the US, but I have both the Japanese and the US version. I think this one is the Japanese one. It's not like the other systems where it has Japanese text up top. So I don't know. We'll find out in a second, but I wanted to take a look at the complete package. What do we have in Nintendo 64 here? What's missing? What do we need to have on this setup, right? And I'd like to hear from you guys. What would you like for them to add, even though we don't get to own this stuff? But let's jump into I'm hoping this is the US version and see what they just gave us. Take a look. Like I said, see the whole package, kind of scroll through real quick, talk about the releases so far. So I think they dropped 3 games, but I also think I skipped out on, this last drop where they put Pokemon Stadium, Excite Bike 64, and Mario Party 3. So it's been a minute since I've even jumped into Nintendo 64 here, but these ones above it, those are the ones they just dropped last night. So let's take a look. 1080 Snowboarding. Been saying they need to bring this franchise back. Come on, Nintendo. Like, it's nice that we can, re-experience it on the Switch. Jet Force Gemini, a Rareware game. I love that Rare has, Microsoft with Rare has been like, hey, let's get some games on here, right? We got GoldenEye 007. Did we get any other Rare games? I don't even remember, dude. Like, this is it. Like, there's still a lot missing. There's still a lot that we could be getting for the Nintendo 64. This isn't like the NES or Super Nintendo where you're kind of scrolling. We really haven't gotten a lot here. We've gotten the classics, but there's still like third-party games that are missing. Man, okay, what's the final one? Harvest Moon 64. This is a game I actually really enjoy, Harvest Moon 64. It's one of the, it's not crazy pricey. I haven't checked recently, but a cartridge of this game is still a little expensive the last time I looked. Same thing, Jet Force Gemini. I don't know. Is that one a crazy expensive game? I know 1080 Snowboarding's not, but let's take a look at those games. But also, real quick, what do we have so far? What's missing? I really would like to see some more of the Rare games, I think. Blast Corps. For some reason, I thought Blast Corps was on here, but obviously it's not. It's just GoldenEye and the Jet Force Gemini. But we're missing quite a few games. I mean, we got the first party stuff mostly covered, it looks like, but third party stuff, man, Goemon, that would be freaking sweet. Blast Corps, why no Conquer? You know what I mean? But okay, let's quickly jump into these. See how it feels. How it feels playing these games. If you got that, I'm not using the Nintendo 64 controller that Nintendo sold. I actually use those wireless controllers on my actual Nintendo 64 with the little adapter or whatever. And I know, oh my God, this is always like, I haven't played this game in such a long time. I press the A button and freaking do a little bunny hop and fall in the beginning. Oh my God. But okay, 1080 Snowboarding. Always remember, even like, because I've emulated this game quite a bit. I could play it on the original hardware, but just seeing like the distant graphics drawing in, it was fine though. Like, I mean, I'm losing against the competitor here. Oh my God, I'm freaking sucking balls at this game. I really forgot how to play. I mean, you're just going downhill, dude. How difficult can that be? Like, let's lean into it. But okay, I mean, you got to be into this. You got to be into snowboarding, Not necessarily snowboarding, but racing games, you know what I mean? Or doing tricks and whatnot. Jet Force Gemini. This one I was always aware of. I didn't own it back in the day, like when it first came out. I think it might have been a game I rented at some point. We don't have that anymore. I mean, going out unless you GameFly stuff. Like I don't know. I haven't used GameFly in like years. But is that even still a thing? Okay, but here we go. I don't really remember how to. Oh my god, the controls feel weird. How do I? Can I shoot this? Oh my god, how do I jump? Wow, this feels awkward with a non-Nintendo. That's why I probably should be using my Nintendo 64 controllers that I have for the Switch on here. That way things feel a little more natural, but like I said, I never really played this game. All right, let's go shoot some shit. Look at this gremlin looking bitch. Okay, so yeah, this is neat, but oh my god, man. I'm really struggling with the controls. Really bad, dude. This, I'm not sitting here trying to play through this entire game right now. Oh my god, get up. But I've heard good things about this game. It's just one that I don't really remember playing much of back in the day. I didn't own it. I guess we're saving these little Ewok mofos. But I may have to revisit this one actually using a Nintendo 64 controller. Because things like that, like that's why I like original controllers for the original hardware. And the way Nintendo did it, yeah, it's just hey, let's sell more stuff. But it kind of helps me playing these Nintendo 64 games. It just feels more natural having that controller in my hands. I like the Nintendo 64 controller. Sue me. But okay, let's check out the final game and then see what they put in the Japanese version. So Harvest Moon 64, like obviously we can't really dive deep into this one because there's a lot to the intro here, but I really like this game. This was a game that I played back in the day. There's those games, I love the intense games, just getting into things, and then I love stuff like this, kind of go at your own pace and chill a bit. I love the Super Nintendo version, and the Nintendo 64 one was like, hey, why not? And a lot of people enjoy this kind of stuff to this day. That's why things like Animal Crossing's really popular. Just kind of you go at your own pace, do your own thing. Sure, there's stuff like this. There's a lot of things you could do. But yeah, it's kind of cool that we got this on here. So let's go ahead. Like I said, we can't really dive into it. This is either going to be for you or not be for you. But I think it's cool that, hey, a little selection for everybody. But let's go ahead and check out possibly what's in the Japanese version. But yeah, we got a sports racing game, an action adventure game, and then like a chill farming game. Okay. All right, so I missed a lot in the Japanese version too, but here we go. I missed quite a bit, it looks like. Holy crap, man, I love their box arts though. I remember the only Nintendo 64 import game that I bought back in the day was Wonder Project J2, Harvest Moon, and then 1080. Huh. Interesting. So yeah, that's where we are at. Cool, I guess. But there you go. Hey, let me know what you guys think. What other games should we be getting? Like, Goemon would be dope. What else? What else am I missing? But thanks for watching. Do appreciate you guys. Bye.